Well, hello there, people of the internet, and hello again. I am TheMBmulti, and welcome back to my DDLC Purist Mod Let's Play series, or Doki Doki Purist Mod Let's Play series, or whatever the official title is. In the previous episodes, we had our second Natsuki interaction, and we are about to write our third Natsuki poem right now, to fully get us started on the Natsuki route properly. So, Natsuki words. Marshmallow? Yep. Poof is a Natsuki word. Socks has to be a Natsuki word. Strawberry? Yeah. Also, I have to enjoy this music because this is going to be the last time we're hearing it. Unless there is a Monika route and you have to pick Monika words. I wonder how that would work though. Would they have... would there actually be the word Monika written somewhere? Or would you automatically go on the Monika route afterwards? I don't know. Would be kind of cool if they incorporated new words into the poem minigame. Because I've never actually seen that happen before. Because of course Blue Skies didn't have a Monika route. Encore Monika was the villain that you needed to defeat in the end. And even when you went on the Monika route in Encore, there was no poem minigame there. Yeah, with the other ones it was mostly a route focused on the... Oh, in longer routes there also wasn't a poem minigame, but there was a Monika route, but no poem minigame. So... yeah, for all the mods that decide, let's not do the poem minigame. Everybody does that already. For all the mods that I've played, there have been very few of them that actually have the poem minigame. So, yeah, a poem minigame where they have new words for Monika and add Monika down here with the other three would be pretty cool. I guess pout would be a Natsuki word. Yeah. Chocolates. Color? Oh, color is a Sayori word. Fuck me, man. I can't, for the life of me, get a perfect Natsuki poem. Bubbles. Cheeks? Yeah, okay. Boop. Mouse. Games. Hop. Hope. I guess that's Sayori. Peaceful may also be Sayori. Dazzle. No, that's also Sayori. It doesn't matter. Well, I wasn't on the run for a perfect Natsuki poem anymore anyway, so that doesn't matter. Calm. No, that's also Sayori. Sayori isn't calm. She is so bouncy, it's unbelievable. That's why we all love her, but that's not what I would think calm would represent. On second thought, neither does Natsuki. Calm seems more like a Yuri word, honestly. So it's pretty weird that that is a Sayori word. I mean, maybe like behind the scenes when nobody's watching, she's rather calm, but by the time you're playing the poem minigame, you don't know that yet. Well, then again, you don't know about her depression either, but the depression words. Not the word depression, because if you click depression, I believe that's related to Yuri. Oh no, that's suicide. Or whatever, some of those words, like the actual word depression or suicide, one of the two, can't remember, is actually a Yuri word. I think it's suicide. Depression may be a Sayori word. If we have depression around here, I can check actually, but I think I've already passed it. Kitty. Destiny, close. Also starts with DE. Email is a Natsuki word. Which is funny because the email thing was in the Yuri route. Alright, well, this is all the same, of course, and we see that Sayori is a little downcast. Hey, you! Huh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then, in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so... I was not! Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. Triple dots. Okay, everyone! Well, now we get to poem sharing. We'll start with Natsuki. She, of course, has written a special poem. Oh, she's actually excited to read my poem for a change, instead of being angry that it isn't bad. Let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course. You know I like your writing. I'm just surprised. It seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer? That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Ha! Natsuki? What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? Huh? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best, right? It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. Right? Mark? Please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before this. Natsuki? Because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, "That's so cute, just like you, Natsuki"? Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter, the emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want... Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey, Natsuki? If you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put into it. Don't read it! Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem up from the desk. It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style was anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it, but I know you better now. Oh jeez, oh my god, we're gonna villainize Yuri right now? And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well, but sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her, but finally she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. Because you... Yeah, I don't remember this poem actually. Tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but... Yeah, tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but when today is dim I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward, because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout, but my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty, because you listen to me. But, oh, when something is above me, I reach for the stars, but when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller, because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all of my heart, but what do I do when it's torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer because you think of me. Because you. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. Don't just say that, dummy. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you can't just say. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well, and I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Well, yeah, I'm a pro, so... Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can think these things sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful. Ah, I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her, but as I do so, Natsuki takes my hands and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with their assertion. I don't want it. Eh? Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with her. Good. If you didn't, I would... Never mind. Just, I'm glad you want it. Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so... Go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Yeah. I'll go do that. With that, I've returned to my seat so that I can put away Natsuki's poem. Right, well, I'm guessing Yuri doesn't want to show her poem. Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess if she changes her mind, she'll come to me. But I should leave her be for now. Yeah. Okay, so... Right, well, we all know this. Sayori goes away, but without showing me her poem. Hi Mark! Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Haha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monika take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Sticking with the Natsuki style once more, I see. You really like Natsuki, don't you? That's... Oh, come on, Mark. It's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day, pretending to like the manga that she's into. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. Huh? No, I think you're misunderstanding, Mark. It's not like Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have. Is that so? I kind of knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it. So, I just need to ask one thing of you. Be careful, please? Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. A lot of the time she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. She might know how to handle her own... She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club too. And she wouldn't want to do that to me, right? I'm not sure how to respond to Monika. While I care about her and the club, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. Oh, that's Monika saying that. I thought I was saying that to Monika. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monika smiles sweetly. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Well, the lady who knows everything, we know this poem. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers to write about things that are more sad than happy. Haha, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was alright, we wouldn't have anything to write about now, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something that you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you just say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right, you deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems that you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did you run off to anyway? I thought you just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Yeah, this is a bit odd, since I'm on the Natsuki route, because I literally just, a few minutes ago, explained to Natsuki the situation between me and Sayori, so it's a bit odd that Natsuki now says this. Would have been nicer if this line of dialogue was a bit different, but okay. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Huh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Yeah, see, you were expecting that if you're on the Yuri route for Yuri to do that. So now it's a bit weird because I'm not on the Yuri route that Yuri still does that, you know? So it would have been nicer if that was different with Sayori. With Natsuki's dialogue being different and then cutting that curious expression from Yuri since I'm not on Yuri's route, so she wouldn't really care anyway. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle it all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge, wait for it, accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets, so Yuri will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki is pouting too? Geez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere! Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great! You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Mark. The one who is truly useless. Haha, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way for you to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really appreciate that. Is Monika suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. It's not like Monika's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Mark may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Oh, hold on, I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Mark to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, shut the fuck up! Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Mark to decide how he would like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez, can we just settle this already? Yeah. Mark, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case... Everyone looks straight at me. But of course I'm going to go with... Oh, I literally can't even pick Yuri because... of how... So the only option is Natsuki, because of course if I click any of those two, the other ones are going to talk me out of it. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun, and you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Huh? Just a minute ago you were saying that... That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Triple dots. That's good! Yeah! Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's still hard not to feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome! I don't think that really counts. What about you, Mark? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts parting too. It's not... I mean, it's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look. Natsuki goes over and puts a hand down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make this event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way the people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns toward to face the other direction. Triple dot. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but... Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things, but I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori, Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. But because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah! Yeah! Hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so... Fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Huh? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You'd better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a... Oh, yeah, right. Like you could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers are, right? That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you whenever I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah, I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you'd better look forward to it. No? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait.